Okay, this video I'm going to show you how to convert fractions to percentage. And I have all different kind of fraction, okay? Proper, improper, this one is proper, another one I have mix. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to convert all kind of fraction given to you so you can convert into a percentage. So before I even start, right, I want to make sure we understand, we know this already, right? Percentage means per 100 and we have a specific symbol. So usually what you do, basically you multiply. Remember one video said introduction to percentage says if you see your problem asks you to convert into percent or ask you to for percentage, right, you can do two things. Number one, you can multiply by 100 or you move the decimal to the right, and next step you add the symbol. Remember they're asking for percentage. So let's take a look here. How can we actually do this problem? Okay, so 1/2, clearly 1/2. Is there any way I can actually convert into decimal? Yes, that is the best way. I think 1/2 we know is a 50%, right, which is basically 0.50. That's a 50 cents. Okay, 1/2. Now once we have 1/2, right, we clearly just move the decimal 2 to the right, and that would give you 50 and add the symbol percentage. Remember, if you don't add the symbol, it's not going to be correct. I want to make sure you understand. If you just put down like that, let me show you here. If you just put down as a 50 without the symbol, right, look, $50, I want to make sure we understand that $50 is not same as 50 cents. That is 50 cents and that is $50. It's not equivalent, so meaning get completely changed. So we must add the symbol here in this one. Okay, so please remember to add the symbol when they ask you for percentage, when they ask you this kind of question. Okay, they ask this kind of question. Okay, also there is another way. Again, you divisor goes outside, one comes inside, and you do the long division, and actually you can do that way also, which is fine. You can do that way also, but I feel like if you convert to decimal, that is the best way you can do it. Okay, well, if you look into the next one, right, next one is 9/8. Okay, so how can we convert into a decimal? Okay, so we need a long division here a little bit. Okay, so 8 goes outside. Let's do this one here. 8 goes outside and 9 comes inside the division line, right? So 8 goes to 9 one time, which is 8. One left over, right? Remember, our goal is not to leave as a remainder. We must convert into a percentage, so we need a decimal. So 8 doesn't go to 1, so therefore we have a decimal off on the quotient, and we are allowed to have a 0 on the down here, right? So 8 now goes to 10 one time. Here you go, one time. So that is 8. So again, what is left over? 2. So now 8 doesn't go to 2. So by rule, division rule, we are allowed to have 1 0. I'm going to have this different color here, so you know I just have 1 0. I don't have to put another decimal because we already have a decimal, right? Now 8 goes to 20 2 times. In other words, 8 times 2 is 16. That's what I meant, okay? 16. So what is left over? 4. Now, again, I can have a 0, as like I said earlier, because it doesn't go to 4, so we are allowed to have only 1 0. Remember, 1 0. Now 8 goes to 45 times. So that is the decimal is coming out from this 9/8. So I want to write this down to the right side. 9/8 is equal to 1.25. Okay, 1.25. Now we are going to move the decimal 2 to the right, 1 2 to the right, so that would allow us to write down okay, that would allow us to write down excuse me, I have a little bit typo here, so excuse me for that, apology. So this is going to give you 1.125. That's what I missed last time. As you see, it was there. Okay, so then of course you're going to move the decimal twice. Okay, so that will allow us to write down 112.5 percentage. Can we have a decimal on the percentage? Absolutely, why not? Okay, so this is how we convert this mixed fraction. Okay, all right, let's move into the next one here. 3 over 3, number 3 and number 4 actually over down there, number 4. Okay, let's do this one here. So how do you do that? Again, same concept. Okay, so I'm trying to show you manually. Of course your calculator is going to give you easy way, but some class calculator is forbidden. Of course they won't allow you to use the calculator, so please, better to learn manually. Okay, you want to be good in math, you should do it manually, and you shouldn't touch the calculator for very basic math. No, you should not actually. Okay, let's take a look here. So we have 11 coming down inside, outside, and 2 is inside. Some of you say, how come you put down 2 smaller number inside? That is our dividend, so that must go to inside, and 11 is our divisor, so that must be outside. Okay, in other words, this is basically 2 divided by 11. Remember that it's the same meaning. Okay, so 11 goes to 2. No, it doesn't go, so we can have a decimal, so we can have a 0 here. 11 goes to 1 times, so it's 11. What is left over? 9 left over, right? Okay, you see clearly. Now 11 doesn't go to 9. Since we have a decimal on the quotient, we can have 1 0 here automatically. Okay, only 1 0. Now 11 goes to 90 at least 8 times. You clearly see at least 8 times, so I'm going to use this as a red color also. At least 8 times, so 88. Okay, all right, so what is left over? 2. Now again we are going to have 1 0. 11 goes to 20 one time. It's not twice, one time. Why? 11 times 2 is 22. Is exceeding, we cannot exceed, so it's 11. And of course you have left over 9. You know is going to just repetition every time is going to be 0.18, 0.18, and so on and so on, right? So as long as we have these 3 decimal places, right, we are good. We are good. So what is the discussion came out from this one? Number 3. Number 3 is basically 2 out of 11 will give us 0.181. Okay, now we are going to move the decimal 1 2 to the right, so guess what is going to give us 18.1 percentage, and that is the answer for this particular problem, as you clearly see. Okay, I hope you are getting it right. Okay, now I'm doing the last one, which is number 4. Number 4 is 4 and 1/5. Again, you have a mixed number, right? Please carry down the whole number as it is. That is the best way to deal with mixed fraction, to mixed decimal. Okay, and 1 over 5, I think many of you know 1 over 5 is 20 cents. Okay, so it's 4.20. Okay, well, some of you say, how come? So 5 goes outside, 1 goes inside, 5 doesn't go, have a decimal 0. 5 times 2 is 10, and absolutely 0.2, which is a 20. So we can actually have this down here, 4.20. Okay, 4.20. All right, now I want to move the decimal twice because we are looking for percentage, so that is going to give us, so let me erase this side to the right side here, that is going to give us 420 percentage, and that is going to be the answer for us on the last problem. And I want to actually go a little bit backward on number 3 in the answer. I want to make sure that we write down approximation. Remember, every time you reduce something, it's basically approximation. So approximately 18.1 on number 3 answer. So thank you very much. I hope you like it. Thank you. Any fraction comes up to you, you should be able to convert into percentage. Thanks so much.